450 goals, 16 trophies, 4 Ballon d'Ors, 9 seasons. These aren't just stats. They're a story, a defiance of logic, a rewriting of history. Because when Cristiano Ronaldo signed for Real Madrid in the summer of 2009, even the most hopeful fans never imagined this. Not when Barcelona ruled football. Not when Lionel Messi looked untouchable. Not when Madrid was a fractured club living in the shadow of its greatest rival. This isn't just a tale of greatness, it's a war story. Succession, obsession, betrayal, and legacy. Let's begin where most fairy tales end, with 80,000 screaming fans packed into the Santiago Bernabeu to see one man. Not a trophy, not a title, just one man. Cristiano Ronaldo. The arrival nobody believed. In June 26, 2009, Real Madrid broke the world transfer record to sign Cristiano Ronaldo from Manchester United. £80 million, a number so massive it sent shockwaves through world football. Ronaldo's unveiling drew more people than any in football, passing even Diego Maradona's presentation in Naples. But this wasn't the arrival of a hero. Not yet, because Real Madrid was in chaos. The club had just finished 9 points behind Barcelona in La Liga. Their bitter rivals had completed a historic treble. Iniesta, Messi, Guardiola. That team was untouchable. Madrid, they had money, but no clear identity. Ronaldo was handed the number 9 shirt. Number 7 still belonged to club legend Raúl. And while fans celebrated, critics whispered, he's flashy, he's selfish, he'll never make it here. But Ronaldo didn't come to Spain for validation. He came to conquer. Injuries, setback, and a forgotten first season. Cristiano's debut. A goal, then another, and another. For games, 5 goals. A perfect start, records broken. Expectations shattered. Then came the fall. An ankle injury on international duty sidelined him for 6 La Liga matches. Real Madrid's form wobbled. By the time he returned, it was time for his first El Clasico. 65 minutes on the pitch. 2-0 defeat to Barcelona. Worse still, Ronaldo's winter form disappeared. Goals dried up. Frustration grew. He was even sent off against Malaga. And when Barcelona did the double over Madrid, it wasn't just about the league points. It was a psychological war. Madrid finished with 96 points, and it still wasn't enough. Champions League. Knocked out by Lyon Copa del Rey. Humiliated 4-0 by a third division side. Ronaldo ended the season with 33 goals. But in La Liga, Gonzalo Higuain scored more, and Messi. It was a year to forget. The legends aren't made in glory. They're forged in failure. World Cup failure and the birth of CR7 summer. 2010, Portugal fell short. Ronaldo scored just once at the World Cup, eliminated by Spain in the round of 16. But back in Madrid, something changed. Raul left the club. The number 7 shirt was vacant. CR7 was born, and with that number came a new manager, Jose Mourinho, the self-proclaimed special one, fresh off a treble-winning season with Inter Milan, a man who beat Guardiola's Barcelona in the Champions League. Ronaldo and Mourinho, 2 alpha personalities, one shared goldust mantle, the Barcelona dynasty. But before the fireworks, there was failure. 1 goal in 5 games. Critics circled. Then he exploded. 4 goals against Racing Santander. A hat-trick against Athletic Bilbao. 10 goals in 4 matches. Madrid were flying until they were humiliated. 5-0 at Camp Nou. A tactical masterclass by Guardiola. The defeat stung deeper than any other. But Ronaldo didn't retreat, responded. That season, Madrid and Barcelona met 4 times in just 18 days. League Cup, Champions League. It was a war in the Copa del Rey final. Ronaldo rose above Dani Alves and scored a bullet header in extra time. 1-0, trophy secured. His first piece of silverware with Madrid. The next day, Barcelona knocked them out of the Champions League, scored twice, and Barca went on to win the league. Yet, Ronaldo ended the season with 53 goals 40 in La Liga alone. A new record. He had become a monster. But his eyes were on one thing, the league title. 2011-12 season started with a hat-trick. Then another dot. Ronaldo was ruthless. Madrid looked unstoppable. Only 1 loss before December. But, of course, it came against Barcelona. Then came the rematch. Camp Nou. 5 games to go. Title on the line. Madrid win 2-1. Ronaldo scores the winner. He silences the Camp Nou. Madrid finish with 100 points. La Liga record. Ronaldo scores 46 league goals. Finally, the league is his. But Messi, 73 goals in all competitions. The rivalry had reached nuclear levels. And it wasn't over. By 2012-13, something was off. Madrid stumbled. Ronaldo scored, but the club faltered. Mourinho clashed with players. With Ronaldo, the dressing room fractured. No league title, no Champions League. But Ronaldo's influence was growing. He captained Madrid. He carried them. 55 goals. Still no trophies. Mourinho left. Carlo Ancelotti arrived. So did Gareth Bale. The BBC was born Bale, Benzema, Cristiano. Ancelotti made Ronaldo more efficient. Fewer dribbles, more goals. The obsession was clear. La Decima, the 10th Champions League title. Ronaldo scores in every round. Hat-tricks. Heroics. Final versus Atletico Madrid. Ealing down, 93rd minutes. Equalizes an extra time. Ronaldo seals it. Rips off his shirt. Roars to the heavens. Finally, La Decima. He finishes with 17 Champions League goals. A record and the European Golden Shoe. 3 years, 3 Champions Leagues. Immortality. Then came 2016. Euro 2016. Portugal shocks Europe. Not with flair but grit. Ronaldo drags them through. Semis final. He's injured. Subbed off. Becomes a sideline coach. Screaming. Guiding Portugal wins. His home island names an airport after him. Back at Madrid, something magical happens. 3 Champions League titles in a row. 2016. Penalty winner in the final. 2017. Hat-trick versus Bayern. Hat-trick versus Atletico. 2 goals versus Juventus in the final. 2018, the bicycle kick in Turin. One of the greatest goals ever. Liverpool falls in the final. Ronaldo becomes the first player with 5 Champions League titles. The GOAT debate. Unavoidable. Ronaldo versus Messi. 5 Ballon d'Ors each. A rivalry etched in stone. But even legends have their limits. Betrayal, exit, and eternal status. Ronaldo was frustrated. Tax scandals, legal battles, media pressure, and a club that felt cold. I felt like I was no longer essential. Florentino Perez didn't fight to keep him. Juventus offered 100 million euros. Ronaldo accepted, and just like that, he was gone. 9 seasons, 450 goals, 16 trophies. Endless record. Left Madrid after winning his 3rd straight Champions League, and then just weeks later, scored a World Cup hat-trick against Spain at 33 years old. He walked away at the peak, because that's what legends do. He didn't just redefine Madrid, he became it forever. This was more than football. It was war. It was poetry. It was obsession. Ronaldo wasn't supposed to succeed at Real Madrid, but in the end, became something even greater than a Galactico. He became a myth.